Hello everyone, this is Keith Ritual and today is day 5 of Halloween and today we are doing this look. So this is the Joker from the new Suicide Squad movie. I haven't actually seen this movie yet, I will admit that. I will get to it. I keep getting lipstick by my teeth. It happens. So I hope you enjoyed this video and I will see you all in a bit. Okay, so we are going to start. I have already done my skincare and we are going to start by priming the face. And this is definitely getting more of the focus. And I'm gonna use Invisiblur by Murad to prime the face like I always do. And then we are going to use Urban Decay Primer Potion for the eyes, just to get it all primed and ready. So we're actually gonna start with gluing the brows down. Since he doesn't really have any brows, we're gonna just glue these babies down with an Elmer's glue stick. Now we're gonna take our Laura Mercier setting powder and we are going to press that down with a powder puff. Or if you want, you could use a beauty blender as well. And I'm gonna sort of push down and up to give it like no texture at all. We wanna, it's like very like textureless in the photo that I'm using because I always have a photo here for these Halloween looks because I want to get as accurate as possible. So now while that is drying and setting, we are actually going to start with the tattoos because they are sort of faded into the skin. Now this is not easy. This is probably going to be the most difficult thing you do for this look because unless you have a friend that could draw it on for you. So drawing with a mirror, a word, the right direction, not my easiest thing. So what you want to do is you want to sort of focus on actually writing it and using just the mirror for placement and not for actually figure out what direction the letters go. I've already practiced it a little bit on my arm by doing this and trying. So I'm just going to start. Damaged. Yeah, I got the right word, but some of the last two letters were backwards. So I'm just going to start. So I'm just gonna stick with that. So there's like a sort of, looks like a J. I haven't seen the movie yet. So I'm going to draw this J-like thing underneath my eye. Yeah, that's the most common looking one. So we're gonna stick with these two fake tattoos. So now we're going to actually powder them as well to make sure they start with their fading. And so that when I do apply the foundation on top, it does not actually damage the design I have created. It kind of has a weird looking smudge going on underneath it. So it's obvious he's not wearing clown white, so I'm actually going to be taking Maron in the color Ivory foundation. I'm going to take my beauty blender wherever I shoved it. Right here. And I'm going to start with the lower face and just sort of covering my entire face in this foundation because he is definitely not clown white unlike the previous ones. He is more of just a very fair-skinned being. And we're going to start around, stop around the, I always forget what this is called. It's the round bone around your eyes because you don't need to go all the way up. So you just want to go sort of right into the crease underneath your eye. Now, before we continue covering the brows, I'm actually going to use this. I got a sample of this just because I want to try it out and it actually worked pretty well for what I want. But I have to buy it now. But I haven't gotten to a chance to buy it, so we're still using the sample for this. I might buy that tomorrow. So I'm going to take this. So this is Dermablend foundation, and I'm actually using my actual foundation color. And I'm just going to sort of push this into my brows using a flat brush just so we get the nice coverage and it hides everything. You can also do a lot of color correcting and all that, but I just felt like try a new product. So, and then I'm going to push that in with the Beauty Blender. So now we're pretty much a blank canvas. We're going to take a powder brush. I'm taking the 3 BH Cosmetics powder foundation brush. I'm going to use Givenchy Elegant Porcelain, but you can use any light powder. And I'm going to pat this all over my face, just to set the makeup, as well as give me a little bit more color, because he is not this white. He's close, but not quite. So now we are going to start adding a little bit of color to the face. I'm actually going to take my Tarte palette right here, and I'm going to take, I'm just using this Made You Look brush. I'm going to use the Contour 3, and I'm going to just sort of add a little bit of dimension into my face. And what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to contour down to my chin, and then blend it up. So now we are going to start with some shadow. I'm going to be taking my Expletive Sugar Pill eyeshadow, which is a red shimmery shadow. I'm going to take a tiny little brush. This is Heaven and Hell in N140. I'm going to take a little bit of that and start layering it underneath my eye. And I'm sort of like creating a ring around my eye with this red. That's sort of my starting point. Now we are going to take some brown, which I am going to take my NARS palette, and I'm going to take just a fluffy brush of some sorts. I'm going to use this smaller one, and I'm going to take the color Ursa Major, which is this brown one right here. I'm going to sort of pat this sort of into the red and a little bit further down so the red is still closest to my eye. And also all the way up and into the crease. Now I'm going to use the color Sycorax. I believe it's Sycorax. I never can figure this out because the label is so weird. The black one. I'm going to take a little bit of this and we're going to focus it more into the crease and down to the lid itself. And we're going to sort of sheer it over. Now I'm going to take this red pencil by OCC and NSFW. I'm going to take a little bit of that into my waterline. And you're also going to take that same liner and you're going to go into your upper waterline as well. So, tight lining. Now we are going to find a cream lipstick. A nice bright red one. I'm using Ben Nye Russian Red. And we're just gonna put it on with our lip liner. Now I feel this is a little too bright for the look we are going for. So I'm gonna take a little bit of Rocksteady by Urban Decay and blend it on top. Much better. Now we're going to just sort of take the same brush we used for our shadow and just sort of blend out the edges. So it gives like that very Joker-esque lip because it's not really clean and defined. There seems to be a little bit of mascara on him in the picture, so I'm going to find my mascara that I keep touching and I just don't know where I have it now. There we go. I'm going to use the Clinique mascara. I'm actually going to put it on the lowest setting because this is a 3-setting mascara. And I'm going to just put a little bit of mascara onto my lashes. So I thought I was done, but I'm like, I need to change something. Something's different. So what I'm actually going to do is, you remember the red lipstick I have on this brush? I'm actually going to bring it down underneath my eyes a bit. And then I'm going to take my finger and blend it out. Okay, now we are going to take a powder brush and we're going to take the brown shadow again and we're going to really add some more in there. Because I feel like it's not dark enough for my Joker. He slept a little too much for the Joker. And then we're going to take the same brown and we're going to bring it all up here. I think it's some black up in there a little bit more. And you don't gotta be neat with this at all. So don't think you have to like make everything perfectly blended. Now just to fade that in a little bit, we're going to take our Beauty Blender and just sort of tap that around the orbital bone. It's so hot in my room, my brows are falling apart. But that's okay, because it's a Joker. Fall apart. So now you're done. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe down below to check out more of these videos. Also, you can click over here to see my previous 2 videos. You can also like, comment, and tell me what you thought, and I will see you all next time. Peace.